Hi, dear students. Welcome back to the next part of relations and functions, which is the last part. Uh, in today's class, I'm going to discuss some of the concepts related to binary operations. Before that, let me summarize what all we have discussed in the earlier videos. We discussed types of relations and even types of functions, that is one function and onto functions, and also we have discussed composite functions, that is function inside a function. For example, golf and fog. Yeah, and we have also solved a couple of questions. If you have any more questions, you can solve them. If at all you get any difficulties, you can write in the comment box. I'll help you to solve them. Well, so let's begin with today's topic, that is binary operations. So the definition for binary operation is a binary operation star. This is star, okay? Star on a set A, any set A is a function. So binary operation is a function which is defined as A cross A. This is cross. Okay, we have two sets. For in this case, we are taking same sets. Okay, we are taking elements. We are taking any two elements from these two sets, and we are doing this operation. This operation can be anything. It might be addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, or LCM, HCF, whatever operation, it will be written here, and we are taking any two elements from these two sets, and we are doing these operations, and after doing the operation, whatever the answer we are getting, that should be from this set. Then only we can say it's a binary operation, and generally we denote it with star A comma B by A star B. Well, ಇದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ, ನಿಮಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ಮಿ ಟೇಕ್ ಅನ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್. Let me take an operation addition between these two sets. Okay, so now I want to check, is addition a binary operation? Is addition a binary operation on n? N means natural number. I hope all of you know that. N means natural number. Well, the point here is, you take any element from this set, any element from this set. So let me take 2 and 3. Okay, if I take 2 comma 3, yeah, these are my elements. So if I take this one, or you can just write like this, 2 plus 3, because 2 and 3 both are from natural numbers. Okay, and if I add, whatever the result I'll get, that is 5, which is again a natural number. Yes or no? So therefore I can say addition is a binary operation. Is binary operation on n. Now let me take the same question now. Let me take subtraction n cross n to n. Okay, let me check whether this is a binary operation or not. Let me check this one. Okay, yeah. So you take any two elements of your choice. Let me take one element from n, that is I'll take 5. Let me take one more element from n, that will take 6. And if I subtract these two, what I'll get? I'll get minus 1. But remember, minus 1 does not belong to natural number set, isn't it? Alva? So therefore I can say subtraction is not binary operation on n. But if I ask you subtraction on z cross z to z, yeah, so you have to take any two elements from z. What do you mean by z? Z means integers, can be positive, can be negative. Okay, so you have to take any two elements from z and subtract binary operation and check, subtract these two elements and check whether you're getting a z or not, and comment it in the comment box. Okay, yeah. Please take it down so that we'll move on to the next concepts. You know. Well, let's move on to the next one. That is, there are some properties that we need to know. The first one is commutative, associative, and identity. So what do you mean by commutative? Commutative means if A star B is equal to B star A. This already you know. You have studied in addition with your lower standards, right? 2 plus 3 is equal to 3 plus 2, something like that. And associative, if A star B star C is equal to A, this is like bracket shifting. This is like bracket shifting. You can see that initially the bracket is between A and B. Now the bracket is between B and C. We also call it as bracket shifting. Okay. So now this is one interesting thing, identity. If A star E is equal to E star A is equal to A, where for all A belongs to A, E is called identity element. Let me give a quick note on this one. Let me take addition operation, okay? Let me take star as addition. You take any element and you add with 0. I hope you're understanding. Or 0 with 2. You always get 2. You always get 2. See, 0 is such an element. In addition, listen my words carefully. 0 is such an element. In addition, you add any element to that, you will always get the same thing back. So therefore, 0 is called additive identity. Additive identity. This is very important. This works only for addition. Okay? Whereas, let me go for multiplication. If you multiply, what is that number? Multiplying with 2 will give me same thing back. Very good. That is 1. Isn't it? So therefore, we call 1 is called multiplicative identity. Multiplicative identity. Same thing that we have written in the definition. A star E or E star A. This is identity. You do the operation with that element, you should get the same thing back. So in this case, the operation is multiplication and then identity element is 1. I hope this is one thing that I want to tell you. Please pause the video to note it down. Well, dear friends, this is the common question that we always see in the exam, which is for 1 mark. The question says, if A star B is equal to LCM of A and B. What star stands for here? Star stands for LCM. Okay, between any two elements, you have to take LCM. So in that case, find 5 star 7. It's very simple. If I write 5 star 7, this means LCM of 5 and 7. Just I am replacing A and B with the given numbers, isn't it? Now I need to find LCM of 7 and 5, and that answer is 35. Because LCM of 5 and 7, I hope all of you know how to take LCM and all, right? Well, so this is how star is defined in this case, that is LCM. So what I'm trying to say is, whenever we say star, it may not be only addition, subtraction or multiplication, division. It can be anything like this, LCM. Sometimes that star might be like a differentiation also. Who knows? Yes or no? Very good. Yeah. So we have one more question, that is 20 star 16. You have to give me this answer. You have to give this answer and write answer in the comment box. Well, dear students, the next question is, on Z plus, we defined operation star such that A minus B. Now we need to check whether star is binary operation or not. What we need to check? It's binary or not. Matlab, you have to take any two elements from Z plus. What is Z plus? Very good. Positive integers. You take any two positive integers of your choice and do this operation, that is subtraction. Result should be from Z plus. If it comes in Z plus, then we can say it's a binary operation. If not, then we'll say not binary operation. So let me take some examples. I'll take one element A as 5 and B as 6, because both are from Z plus, right? This belongs to Z plus and even this also belongs to Z plus. But if I do A star B, what does that mean? They are given A minus B. So now if I subtract 5 minus 6, I'm getting minus 1, but this minus 1 does not belong to z plus, because z plus means all positive integers, isn't it? So therefore I can say star is not binary operation. Star is not a binary operation on z plus. Yeah, so this is one question I have taken from the exercise. Please pause the video to note it down. Well, dear students, now let's take the next question, which is again very important as per exam perspective. Yeah, the question says, for the given binary operation star, determine whether star is commutative and associative. We need to check commutative and associative, and it's given as a star b is equal to a minus b, and I forgot to write one more here, on z, on integers they have given. Okay, it's a binary operation. You can easily say, you can subtract any two numbers, this will be always an integer. Yes or no? Yeah. So now we need to check commutative and associative. So let me take commutative. Yeah, first what I'll do is, for commutative I'll first check a star b, which is equal to a minus b, as they have given in the question. But what if I write b star a? It will be b minus a. Now you have to tell me, by using your common sense, whether a minus b and b minus a both are same or different. Very good, they are different. Yes or no? Why? Let's take an example. No, if I take 6 minus 5, I'll get answer as 1. If I take 5 minus 6, answer will be minus 1. Both are different. No, common sense, isn't it? So, or else you can also write this one as like you take minus common. If I take minus common, what will happen? This is a minus b. See, the first answer is a minus b, second answer is minus, so it means a star b is not equal to b star a, therefore star is not commutative. Star is not commutative. So this is how we check for commutative thing. Okay, let me check for associative now. Yeah, this is very important. Please understand it carefully so that you can solve all questions by yourself. I'll tell you with one question, okay? Associative. So associative definition is what? A star b star c is equal to a star b star c. Okay? So what we'll do is, now when modlu we will take LHS and we'll solve it and we'll get some answer. Similarly, we'll take RHS and we'll solve it and we'll check whether LHS and RHS are same or not. If they are same, then you can say it is associative. If they are different, we'll say they are not associative. Okay, so let's start. Let's start with LHS. So what is that? A star B star C. First we'll solve the bracket. So what is A star B? A star B is A minus B. So I'll write A minus B here and I'll write star C. Okay, so now what I'll do is, for time being I'll consider A minus B as, I'll write here, let A minus B is equal to X for time being. Okay, yeah. So what will happen this one now? This will become X star C. X star C. Now we have to go back to the question. In the question they say A star B is equal to A minus B. Alva? A matte B idre A minus B baribeku. Instead of A and B, now I have X and C. So what will happen? I just need to write X minus C. Yes or no? Very good. So I'll write X minus C. So now if I replace X with what I have, I'll be getting A minus B and minus C. This is my LHS. Okay. So now let's see the RHS. Let's see the RHS. What RHS says? A star B star C. This is RHS. Yes or no? Yeah. So now this is equal to A star. In the bracket I have B and C, right? If you have B and C here, answer will be B minus C. Yes or no? So this is B minus C. Again, for time being, what I'll do? I'll call let B minus C as Y for time being. Okay, so this will become A star Y. Yes or no? So now you can see A and Y. ಎ ಬಿ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಎ ವೈ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲೆಟ್ ಎ ಮೈನಸ್ ವೈ. ಎಸ್ ಆರ್ ನೋ? ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ ಮೈನಸ್ ವೈ. ಸೊ now I'll write a minus, what is y? Y is b minus c, and if I take minus sign inside, I'll be getting a minus b plus c. Now you have to tell me whether my LHS and RHS are same or different. See, in the LHS we have a minus b minus c, in the RHS I have something different. Yes or no? And I have seen a lot of students make mistake. ಎಲ್ಲ ಹುಡುಗರು ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ವೆನ್ ದೇ ರೈಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಎ ಮೈನಸ್ ವೈನು, ಈ ವಾಯನ್ನು ಬಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಸಿ ಅಂತ ಬರೀಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಬ್ರಕೆಟನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ದೇ ಡೋಂಟ್ ರೈಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಬ್ರಕೆಟ್. ಇಫ್ ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ರೈಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಬ್ರಕೆಟ್, ದೆನ್ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಟೆನ್ ಟು ರೈಟ್ ಎ ಮೈನಸ್ ಬಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಸಿ ಅಂತ ಬರೆದ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀರಾ. ಅವಾಗ ಎಲ್ ಎಚ್ ಎಸ್ಸು ಮತ್ತು ಆರ್ ಎಚ್ ಎಸ್ ಎರಡು ಸೇಮ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಒನ್ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ದಟ್ ಆಲ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಡೂ ಇನ್ ದ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್, ವಿಚ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ 3 to 4 years. So now we can easily say that LHS is not equal to RHS, therefore star is not associative. Star is not associative. So this is how we solve the problem which are related to commutative and associative. So please pause the video to note it down. Yeah, the next question is on Q means rational numbers. Okay, on Q, a star b is equal to ab plus 1. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to pause the video and you try to solve by yourself. Okay, then you can check your answer with my answer. Well, I'll solve it now. So for commutative, so what I'll do is I'll start with a star b, which is equal to, as usual they have given ab plus 1. So now I'll go with b star a. What I have to do? I have to change only a and b position, nothing else. ಬೇರೆ ಏನೂ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು, ಓನ್ಲಿ ಎ ಮತ್ತು ಬಿ ಪ್ಲೇಸನ್ನು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಷ್ಟೇ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಇಫ್ ಐ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇಟ್, ಸಿ ಹಿಯರ್ ಬಿ ಹಿಯರ್ ಎ, ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಬಿ ಎ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಭಾಳ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದರೆ 1 ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಎ ಬಿ ಅಂತ ಬರೀತಾರೆ, ಇದನ್ನು ಈ ಕಡೆ ಬರೀತಾರೆ, ತಪ್ಪು. ದಟ್ಸ್ ರಾಂಗ್. ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡೂ? ಓನ್ಲಿ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಎ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಬಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ now check both are same or different. You may ask me, sir, how to check? Arey, you take any two elements, no, any two numbers and check with these answers. And common sense we know a into b and b into a, they will be always same only. Yes or no? Very good. So now we can say a star b is equal to b star a. Therefore star is commutative. Star is commutative. So this is the answer for commutative. So now let's go for associative. Definition for associative is a star b star c should be equal to a star b star c. So let me take LHS first. So if I take LHS, a star b star c. So now you tell me what is a star b means in the question. This is AB plus 1 star C. So what we will do? For time being, we call this as X. So we will write let X is equal to AB plus 1. So therefore, what will this become? X star C. So now you have to tell me, if I have AB, then I'll write AB plus 1. If I have XC, then I have to write XC plus 1. Yes or no? Because we have XC here. So this is XC plus 1. Now let me replace X now. So if I replace X, I'll be getting AB plus 1 C plus 1. What I did? I just replaced X with the original value. Now let me multiply C here. So this is ABC plus C into 1 is C plus 1. So this is our LHS. So let's go for RHS now. RHS is A star B star C. So first let me solve the bracket, that is B star C. What is B star C? See, AB idre AB anta baribeku, illi B matte C ide, hagidre agಬೇಕು ಹೇಳಿ BC ಆಗಬೇಕು, BC plus 1 ಅಂತ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಏನು ಮಾಡೋಣ ಈಗ, ಲೆಟ್ ಅನ್ನ For this one, we'll take it as y is equal to bc plus 1. So now this will be a star y ಅಲ್ವಾ. a star y ಅಂದರೆ a ಮತ್ತು y ಇದ್ದರೆ ay plus 1 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ay plus 1. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ರಿಪ್ಲೇಸ್ y. ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಐ ರಿಪ್ಲೇಸ್ y ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು ತೊಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಬಿ ಸಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1 ತೊಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಬಿ ಸಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1 ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1 ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ಓನ್ಲಿ y ಅನ್ನು ಮಾತ್ರ ರಿಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಇಫ್ ಐ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ವಾಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್, ಎ ಬಿ ಸಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಎ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1 ಅಂತ ಬಂತು. ಇವಾಗ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಎಲ್ ಎಚ್ ಎಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಆರ್ ಎಚ್ ಎಸ್ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೇಮ್ ಇದೆ, ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿ ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎ ಇದೆ, ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ದೇಸ್ ವಿ ಸೇ ಎಲ್ ಎಚ್ ಎಸ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಆರ್ ಎಚ್ ಎಸ್, ದೇರ್ ಫೋರ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ associative. This is how we check the values. I hope you are getting. Please pause the video to note it down. Well, dear students, next we have 3 questions which you have to try by yourself. On Q ನೋಡಿ 3 questions ನಿಮಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ. ಸೊ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಪಾಸ್ ದ ವಿಡಿಯೋ, ಯು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ದೆಮ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರೈಟ್ ಯುವರ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಕಮೆಂಟ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್. that it is commutative, first one is commutative or associative, something like that. I'll be waiting for your answers in the comment box. And remember, every time I tell the same things for you, that whenever you are watching mathematics videos, you should have pen and book with you, so that you can solve along with me. Only by looking into the videos you will never understand. You have to try and you have to understand the things. So please pause the video and solve these solve questions and write the solutions in the comment box. Well, dear students, this question I saw many times for 2 mark in the exam. So what it says is, consider the binary, BO stands for binary operation, okay? Consider the binary operation. Now this is not star this time. They can use any notation for their convenience, okay? It is not like always star na use ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂತ ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಏನಾದರೂ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. They have used this cap symbol, okay? Consider the binary operation cap on the set, ಒಂದು ಸೆಟ್ ಇದೆ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ, 1 2 3 4 5 ಅಂತ. ಡಿಫೈನ್ಡ್ ಬೈ ಎ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ ಬಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಬಿ, ಎ ಮತ್ತು ಬಿ ನಡುವೆ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ರೈಟ್ ದ ಆಪ್ರೇಷನ್ ಟೇಬಲ್. ಸೊ ಇದು ಆಪ್ರೇಷನ್ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಬರೀಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. That is the only thing that is there in this question. So whenever we write operation table, we write that operation here, and whatever the set they have given here, we write like this: 1 2 3 4 5. And the same numbers we should write here: 1 2 3 4 and 5. I hope you're understanding what I'm saying. So you just need to write the elements of the set along horizontal and vertical with the given operation. So now we have to go with all the types of permutations and combinations. See, cap 1 means, cap means minimum. I have to find the minimum. Okay, 1 ಮತ್ತೆ 1 ನಡುವೆ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಏನು ಹೇಳಿ 1 ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ. Then with 1 all these elements we have to do. 1 with 2 the minimum is always 1. 1 with 3 again 1 1 1, because 1 is smallest among all these. Now we will go with 2. 2 and 1 minimum ಏನು ಹೇಳಿ 1. 2 and 2 minimum is 2. 2 and 3 minimum is 2, and this will again 2, this will be 2. Now with 3 and 1 it will be 1, this will be 2, 3 and 3 will be 3, and this is 3 and 3. Now with 4 this is 1 2 3 4 and 4. With 5 1 2 3 4 and 5. So this is how we get the operation table. ಇದು ಆಪರೇಷನ್ ಟೇಬಲನ್ನು ಬರೆಯುವಂತಹ ರೀತಿ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಕಮ್ ಫಾರ್ 2 mark in the exam. So please pause the video to note it down. Well, dear friends, with this I want to conclude the chapter relations and functions. I have skipped one part, that is inverse of a function, which is supposed to be deleted by the CBSE board. Adhan bittu I have solved all the questions, and if you have any more questions or if you want more questions to be solved, you can ask, you can write in the comment box saying that you want assignment questions, so that I'll provide you the assignment question. So as of now this chapter is over. In the next coming days, in the coming videos, I'll start off with a new chapter. So till then, take care and bye.